Okay, I got an email. I posted a couple of videos the other day, and I got an email from this fella. I've been talking to him for a while, and he had a question about something in one of them, and I just sent him an email back and told him, answered his question and told him what he wanted to know. And he wanted me to shoot a little video of this thing, and I almost decided against it. It's kind of a, I don't know, kind of a homemade thing, and there's a lot of solutions out there that replaces this now that you can go buy. And when I'm talking about my portable dust collector here, I'll show it to you in a minute. Anyway, there's all kinds of things you go out there and buy now, different systems, and you can get just several different solutions. But this one I come up with quite a while back, and it's on my own. Like I said, it's just a homemade thing, so it's probably look kind of strange. But anyway, let me get the camera around here on it, and we'll talk a little bit about it. And basically all it is a shop vac. It's just a small shop vac, and it's a homemade cyclone. It's just like a big one, except it's scaled down and made it small. When this one was made, it even had an inlet up here for a 4-inch if you want to put a portable dust collector, but that don't work very well. I'll tell you why in a minute. So he has 2¼ outlet to fit a regular shop vac hose. So I just put a regular shop vac hose on it, and then I made this wooden stand and put some casters I had laid around here in the shop on it so I could move it around. So this shop vac was this little one came with an adapter, and it used 1.5-inch hose. So I just upped it to 2¼ so it creates a good suction through the cyclone, and I use it for small tools like my sanders and biscuit joiner, portable planer, and that sort of thing. And then I use it with my regular shop vac utensils here to keep the floor clean and vacuum off dust out of the machines. But anyway, it works quite well. I keep a drywall bag in the vac for the really fine dust, because I didn't know how it was going to work when I first constructed this outfit, but it works great. It works really good. I think I've changed that bag one time in 3 years. This thing really separates it out well. It puts it all in the barrel, and like I said, this is just sheet metal. You can make it yourself, or your a local sheet metal working shop can make it. You can buy them online. They got those now. They're much smaller than this, or I think they're called dust deputies, maybe. I saw something there some time back on them. I think there's even a fellow on eBay that makes these small ones and big ones. Of course, I've got a large cyclone out in the extension on the shop, and everything pipes out to it, but it's made exactly the same way. It's just a bigger version of it with a 2-horsepower blower motor on it. But one more thing I told you I was going to talk about was the 4-inch inlet up here. And the reason that don't work very well goes into the size of the hoses and stuff, and it's probably more than I can explain. I always take that example, imagine that you had a drink, you was going to drink through a straw. Well, if the straw was that big around, it'd be really hard to pull it up out of the cup. Of course, if you did, you'd get a lot of it, but you'd be really hard to pull it up. When you go with a regular straw, it's easy to create enough suction to pull it up out of the glass. Same way with this. You got a hose this small. The velocity is really high when you pull in something like a shop vac. So a shop vac don't pull near the amount of air as a dust collector would if you had one hooked to it like a 4-inch portable dust collector. It'd move a whole lot more air, but it wouldn't pull it nearly as hard or nearly as fast. So when you hook it to a hose, a small hose, like you're going to go with an 1.5-inch hose into a random orbital sander, you take that 4-inch inlet on a dust collector and reduce it down to 1.5 inches, it won't hardly have any suction at all. You'll move almost no air. It's got it all choked off. Whereas the vacuum cleaner that was designed to run with an 1.5-inch hose will pull a suction on that 1.5 inch, just, it'll stick to you. It pulls it that hard. I mean, you can read all about it on the web, and it goes into a lot more details that's way over my head that I can't explain to you. Like I said, I was kind of hesitant to talk about it. It's just something I threw together there pretty quickly. I didn't even put much thought into the thing. I needed it one day, and so I just throwed it on there. My brother-in-law got me the barrel. Of course, it's got a plastic lid. Now, one thing about these, if you don't know anything about these, and I'm sure that plenty of people do, but there may be somebody watching that don't. But you got to be sealed. You got to be sealed to the barrel. If you have a leak, then the vacuum will pull the material back up out of there. It won't separate it out, and it'll fill your vacuum full of dust and shavings, just like if you didn't have anything. But anyway, this just keeps you from having to empty the vacuum all the time. And after a while, those filters, they go to the bed and they're quite expensive. So you can buy 2 or 3 bags, put in it just to make sure that you don't get dust and dirt into your motor on your vacuum. And you can let it separate it out, and it'll last for a long time. It works great. Thanks for watching.